What is going on, guys? MJ2005 Gundam here, and today I'm going to be reviewing the high-grade Zowort and Tickbalang from Gundam, the Witch from Mercury. The mass-produced units of Peil Technologies, it is a high-mobility, lightweight unit designed for mid to long-range combat with a demonic stead. And since this is a double review, please make use of the provided chapters for navigation. Starting with the high-grade Zowort, which just contains 5 runners with no stickers. Build-wise, if you've built the Gundam Footrests before, then the structure will feel somewhat familiar to you. Despite that, the fully original parts offer a degree of freshness, while the lightly colored plastics lend themselves to low risk of nut marks and gouges. All in all, it's a very delightful build that is also beginner-friendly. But it's worth noting that the Zowort's backpack is integrated to the torso, so you cannot swap other backpacks onto it and vice versa. Still, the universally compatible head and arms and the cross-compatible legs are retained. Straight assembly complete and you'll have Zowort for your perfect homebrew beer. Second to that, the high-grade Zowort looks top-notch. Being the armored core version of a gym, the Zowort sports a distinct, streamlined look with a massive blocky torso. And given that the kit has no stickers, the fact that all of the major details have been recreated with plastic and no visual imperfections is just spectacular to behold. Moreover, the proportions and, for once, color choices are correct, so there's no need to throw this guy into the paint booth, and a healthy amount of surface detail is implemented should you want to touch it up, which I personally find not necessary for the casual builder, except for maybe the insides of the vectored boosters. But generally, I feel like the high-grade Zowort looks excellent as it is. Articulation begins with a double ball-jointed head that isn't limited by the surrounding armor, but the same cannot be said for your grip. The arms are on a forward swing, and an unrestricted ball joint. The shoulders are on a clip, there's a bicep swivel, single jointed elbows, and ball jointed wrists. The torso is double ball jointed and on a hinged peg at the waist, allowing for great ab crunches and a full waist rotation. The front skirts can move, while the full front splits and great sideward kicks are of no challenge. There's a thigh cut, single jointed knees, ball jointed ankle armor, and a hinged, ball-jointed foot with some toe movement. Finally, the vectored boosters can swivel. Altogether, the high-grade Zowort is basically just as articulated as the Gundam Footrests, with none of its issues caused by open C-clips. Overall, it's a very fun and stable kit to pose. In terms of accessories, apart from the sole pair of holding hands with their palm details sticking through, the only accessories are the unique looking beam gun that features a removable clip, and an opening handle segment that can slide into the hand and close up for secure use, and the beam sabers stored in the forearms, usable after dismounting and sliding into the hands with the included beams. Since the sabers don't feature a tipping joint for easy access, they're a bit hard to remove, so be careful when doing so, lest you break the peg. It's a simple and effective but very bare bones loadout, but one way to rectify that is to take advantage of the hard points on the shoulders and hip armor for additional attachments, something that will be done by the high-grade Zowort Heavy, or hope that the extra weapons used by the Earth House would be provided in a potential weapon set. Alternatively, you can also get the high-grade Tickbalang. Featuring 4 runners and a small sticker sheet, the build is very unique simply because there's nothing like it, on top of installing the built-in gimmicks. However, besides the nut marks on dark pieces, quite a number of gates are massive, which worsens the problem, which can only be fixed by careful cutting and a lot of sanding. Moreover, you'll need to know what you're doing when installing the landing gear in particular, so it might be slightly challenging to beginners, but otherwise, it's a swimmingly build. Even though it's just a sub-flight system, the high-grade Tickbalang looks great, albeit terribly basic without the panel lining, as it isn't designed to be as intricately detailed as the Universal Century's base jabbers, except for the thrusters, which are insanely well detailed. But thanks to that, the Tickbalang looks unique for a flying flatbed welded onto a commercial aircraft. Color separation is great thanks to the use of the multicolored runners, since stickers are only used for the yellow and white stripes on the bed, the blue sensors of the canopy, and the navigation lights on the wings and tail. Though it's rather disappointing that they couldn't spare the money for plastic pieces to separate the front intakes and beam cannons, so you'll have to paint them yourself. That said, however, the high-grade Tickbalang still looks great out of the box. For gimmicks, the vectored nozzles can adjust with their own hinges, The footrests can extend and hinge up, and the handles on the top and bottom can flip out on a tab for different mobile suits to hold onto it for transport from above and below. However, the most impressive thing is the deployable landing gear. The front one just flips out and clicks into place after opening the hatch, and the side mounted ones can flip out and slide forward to lock into place. Honestly, deployable landing gear is such a rare feature on Gunpla, and Bandai has implemented it into the Tickbalang seamlessly once you get the hang of how it works, which is majorly impressive. Finally, a hatch can open at the bottom in order for it to be propped up with the octagonal adapter of the Action Base 5, so you can send whatever kit you put on or under it in the air for delivery. First impressions upon the reveal of the Zowort and Tickbalang were that they're just another Grunt and Base Jabber respectively. However, after owning their kits, I fell in love with both of them, more so the former than the latter. The Zowort is one Grunt I properly felt was very cool despite the shallow feature set and iffy beam saber storage, while itself being solid and fun to pose. The Tickbalang might just be another transport vehicle, but apart from it looking cool for building dioramas, the gimmicks, especially the deployable landing gear, are awesome and wonderfully implemented. The only flaw is that the package doesn't include an Action Base 5. Both of these can stand strong independently. However, if it's anything to take home, I strongly recommend you guys pick up either or both of these. And that's all from me. Thank you for watching, drop a like and comment if you did enjoy the video, subscribe for more content like this, and feel free to follow me on social media with the links down below. That said, take it easy, stay safe, and I'll see you all in the next video. Peace out guys, bye bye.